beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to The Only Girl. So we are here with the flashback of how we even got the scholarship thing.
Thank God.
She, she got it, and my baby girl's gonna be an Isley student.
My father was so relieved and mother wrapped her arms around me crying. While cheers and applause erupted, the raffler called for me to come up on the stage to receive the certificate.
You are a very lucky girl, Miss St. Clement.
But that's all I was. Nothing else. Last week of October. Wow, this demo is very long, actually. It was already past 8 o'clock at night as I went over to the school post office to check my mailbox. It'd be closing soon, so I made sure to hurry. Being so late, it was really eerie and quiet. Almost nobody else was here aside from a worker at the desk and a couple of other students.
Let's see. 214B. 214B. Aha!
I stuck my key in to be greeted with a lonely white envelope. Tearing open the flap, I pulled out the letter that was inside. Oh, am I allowed? Can I read? Usually, even in like games, you could read it and then it's like a box that pops up clear words. Dear Sarah, hope you're doing well at your new school. We are so proud of you. Please don't hesitate to give us a call, sweetheart. We miss you too, especially your father. Please reassure him you're safe and can take care of yourself. Here's a little extra money this month. Go treat yourself. Love, Mom. Oh, Mom wrote down like a little, those little notes.
Extra money?
I see that a $20 bill was draped over one of my shoes. It probably fell out when I opened the letter. Quickly picking it up, I stuffed it in my blazer pocket.
They didn't have to.
The sound of another key being turned caught my attention, causing me to turn my head.
Emmett?
Oh, Sarah.
Bro, Emmett?
This is hilarious!
How?
What's hilarious?
You sit by me in class, and you happen to be my mailbox buddy.
I what? Oh, I see. I guess that is kind of funny.
Emmett is too precious for the world. Emmett pulls out several envelopes from his mailbox before locking it up.
Whoa, you must be pretty popular.
Emmett doesn't respond. He just stares down a particularly large envelope. Curiosity getting the better of me, I couldn't help but have my eyes drawn to that envelope as well. It looked pretty official-like. After a long time of staring, Emmett tears it up, throws it in a nearby trash bin, along with a couple other letters.
Hey, why'd you...
They just won't leave me alone.
Parents?
Huh?
I'd rather not talk about it. Please.
Shh, go away. Almost as a means to make sure this conversation was ended, he put his headphones on and headed out of the building. I stood there, wondering what was going on. My eyes shifted toward the trash, which the letters were tossed, and I felt drawn to it like an unfortunate metal screw to a powerful magnet. I stared down, my hand daring to dig it out until...
Don't you know digging through the trash is prohibited? Shh, don't make so much noise.
Oh, you just stole my heart. You're so cute. Did you hear? His voice, when I heard it, I felt like he was smiling saying that.
Sorry. You've come to check mail too?
He shook his head.
No, I've been tasked to stick on little magnets of pumpkins and bats. You know, since Halloween's coming up.
Weirdly, Halloween is coming up.
Are you kidding?
Quickly stuck one of those magnets onto my mailbox without even turning around.
Does it look like I'm kidding?
You're stolen my heart in a way, Tori. Tori and Emmett, man.
Guess not.
This would have gone a lot faster if Marie would have agreed to help.
Who's Marie?
She's my little sister. She's also my roommate, but she's not actually registered here at the school.
Yeah, I was wondering where is she, because I remember seeing her in the picture.
Wait, is that even...
We got permission, though I still think she should actually attend. She may do well on her own, but that's not the point.
Any reason why she doesn't?
That's up for her to discuss. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Yeah, a total stranger asking her.
Anyway, I have to get to work.
Maybe I could help.
Yeah, tempting offer, but I'll pass. I'm sure you've got better things to do.
Yeah, it's like rummaging this trash can. And with that, he began sticking magnets randomly on mailboxes, completely ignoring my existence. This guy, I swear. So I just walked back to my dorm and played some video games. Damn it! I wanted to snoop! Wow, it's already Halloween. I would just sudden cut. It was windy outside with a little bit of cloud cover. Zach shielded his eyes with both his arms as he opened the door to the rooftop.
Odd. Nobody's up here.
It's another pizza day. Who would be?
I said this while triumphantly eating a slice of
Not
like
sure
yourself.
why melted cheese on greasy bread would be that alluring, but to each their own.
I totally forgot Zach's voice. He turns to me, a slight look of worry on his face.
You must be careful out here, alright?
What do you mean?
Zach, we're at school in broad daylight.
Yes, but it's Halloween, so there could be a lot of crazy weirdos that need a virgin sacrifice or something.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, well, again, it's broad daylight, and I doubt those kind of people got admitted into this school, Zach. Besides, I'm sure Henry will come up here soon. He can protect me.
Still, keep an eye out.
Oh, he's not sitting with
I'm
us?
going to go now. Stay safe, my dearest.
Aw. And while nearly tripping, Zach managed to make a speedy exit down the stairs. Not long after his departure, the door opens again with Henry emerging, taking a quick glance back down the stairs before heading toward.
Almost took a tumble, he was in such a hurry.
Hey, Henry!
I took another bite out of my pizza slice, which was quickly growing cold due to the wind.
Hi, Sebby. Is that really all you're going to eat?
Well, do you have food for me? Henry eyed me skeptically, with a mixture of confusion and worry. It's probably due to the slice of pizza I was eating in one hand, and the small plastic pumpkin bucket of candy I had wrapped around with my other arm.
Maybe?
A breath of laughter escaped his mouth as he shook his head, dropping in a sitting position against the fence.
Suit yourself, then?
What, you got food? Give me. He pulled out a sandwich from a crumpled paper bag as I plopped myself down next to him. I set my cute orange pumpkin bucket on my lap, ready to enjoy my dessert.
Where did you get all that, anyway?
One of my older cousins had it mailed to me. I need to thank her later.
Aw, that's cute. Oh, there's a couple boxes of Japanese rice candies. I love these. I opened one up, unwrapping the plastic off. I don't think Henry saw me do that, as he looked at me oddly, saying,
Shouldn't you unwrap it first?
I did! This is Japanese rice candy. It has an edible rice paper around it.
Huh. Never seen that before?
Want a bite?
It's yummy. I hope to try all the world's candy someday.
Damn, she ain't even offering. If he told me that, I would be like, do you want a bite? And I would just hand it to him.
Well, good luck with that.
Beginning of November. Whoa, what's the sudden jump cuts? Hello? Normally this kind of stuff is easy. Why is it so hard today? I erased my answer for the umpteenth time on a piece of paper that was now wearing thin. Emmett was next to me, headphones on, yet fairly concentrated on what he was writing in a notebook. When he saw me, he took off his headphones and asked,
Need help with something?
Just coordinate axis nonsense. These are usually pretty fun, but for some reason, I keep getting it wrong. I don't know how to arrive to the answer they're showing in the book.
Without even giving permission, Emmett slides my paper in front of him to analyze my work. He then compares it to the answers in the back of the book.
It actually must have been a misprint. The book's the one that's wrong.
How can the book be wrong? Don't they check those things?
No. The shh was uttered at my sudden outburst. I blinked down, apologizing. While typically that would cause Emmett to shudder, he was way too focused on explaining why I was right and the book was wrong.
Obviously, the person who wrote this miscalculated somewhere.
Okay, I keep. We showed step by step the long version of the equation, which led to the same conclusion I arrived at.
See? The book is wrong. You're really good at these.
Thanks, Emmett.
No, trust me, I'm...
Very smart.
No! I said that while smiling brightly. It was weird not to see him in a flustered state.
Thanks. Hey, wait! I still don't understand how someone so lackluster could.
I stopped myself there, but Emmett just turned his head, putting his headphones back on.
Sometimes I wish I was.
Eh?
Was what?
Hey, Emmett.
Couldn't hear me, so I put my hand on his shoulder, which caused him to flinch a bit.
You're really smart, too.
Gripped the wire of his headphone.
If it's useful to you, I guess it's not so bad then.
I let go of his shoulder, letting my arm fall back beside me. Why did he respond like that? Mid-November. I guess they're quickly ending this demo? It was Wednesday and everyone was preparing for Thanksgiving week. Like any other school, we were all granted a week off for the holiday. Anyone who couldn't return home would just have to stay at the dorms without worries of classes and still be served at the cafeteria. While I wasn't expecting to have the chance to go and see my family, I was still excited that maybe this year. But, as usual, I got a call from my mother.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi, Mom. How's it going?
We're getting by, but,
I won't be coming home for Thanksgiving, will I?
I could hear her sigh on the other end, sad to disappoint me.
I'm afraid not. Things are tight, as usual, and... Well, your grandmother's been really sick, so your dad and his siblings are taking turns caring for her.
Is she going to be alright?
I'm sure she will. Maybe you could write to her.
Yeah, I should do that. Well, I'm really going to miss you guys. Again.
I'm really sorry, sweetie.
It's okay. It's not going to be so bad this time, at least.
Speaking of which, how are you liking your new school?
It's really great. I even made some friends.
Really? Well, I'm glad. Honestly, your father was very reluctant to send you to a school with a higher ratio of boys.
A lot higher ratio of boys.
So, have any of them asked you out yet?
Mom!
Mom!
She started laughing in amusement.
You are a very pretty girl, my dear. It's bound to happen at some point.
I know Zach has indirectly asked me out pretty much daily, but I'm gonna keep that to myself for now. After a few more minutes of chit-chat, it was time to say goodnight.
Take care, Sarah. Maybe we'll see you on Christmas?
I'd prefer not to get too hopeful. Sorry. That sounded disrespectful.
No, you're right. Either way, know that your father and I love you and are very proud of you.
Water bottle that I froze, and it's like up. Sorry for the slurp.
Thanks, Mom.
After that, we hung up. I sighed, falling backward onto my bed and eyeing the sea.
Another Thanksgiving by myself again.
For Thanksgiving, Zach was going to Hong Kong to see his grandparents. He didn't seem too thrilled about that. Shh! Zach, take me with you! I want to go and see Hong Kong for once.
My father always told me how strict his parents were when it came to things like academics and career choices. He vowed after his college graduation not to be one of those overbearing Chinese parents like they were.
But he is.
I see, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Besides, you get to go to Hong Kong! That sounds fun.
And the food.
I guess so. It's just that I feel so inadequate. My siblings have always scored higher in their grades than I ever could.
Oh, gosh, I need sleep. Anyway, I can totally relate to Zach. I feel like I'm probably the well, I'm the older sibling, and then I need to stop calling him my little brother because he's always gonna be my little brother, but he's technically younger brother because now we're a little older. But my brother and I feel like every Asian child has gone through it where their parents are like expecting them to go beyond the imagination of our dreams in total. So I feel like me compared to my cousins, I'm probably ranked very low since I ended up not going to college and everyone else has gone to college or at least in college still, and I haven't gone. But that's because I honestly don't find there's no major out there that's calling for me. So I didn't want to wait to go to college for a major I will not want. So financially, I feel like I'm saving myself. But in the long run, I'm just praying that my all-time dream will eventually happen. It's just a waiting game, and my dad
I'm
isn't
barely
seeing
making
it.
passable grades to stay enrolled here.
Hey, Isley has high standards, so your passable grades is certainly higher than most other average students out there.
Probably has a higher IQ than me.
Guess if I look at it that way, then
Not slightly naughty.
yeah, I'll keep that in mind, my sweet.
Oh, you're sweet. I wish you would cut on the cheese sometimes. Psh, I love cheese, so cheesy.
I'll see if I can bring something back for you, alright?
I was gonna ask him for that. Thanks, man. Takes my hand and kisses it. Whoa! Gripping the handle of his luggage, he waved goodbye as he headed toward a pretty fancy car. As for Tori and his little sister, they live only a couple towns away, and of course went home to their families. They were escorted by their driver into a nice-looking limo. I know a lot of the families here are rich, but I guess it was hard to picture those two in particular living that kind of lifestyle.
Sure hope you won't scream bloody murder while I'm gone.
Oh, it is kind of weird. Everyone's rich here.
There's less people here, so...
That's true. Just try not to break a leg.
I will not!
So you say.
Brother, you're delaying our trip.
Oh, for some reason, I always thought Mary was gonna have a young.
I'll be there in a sec, Marie.
The driver is becoming impatient.
Well, driver, calm your tits.
More like you are. Anyway, you have a good one, Sarah Abigail. Sorry you had to sit this one out.
Again.
It's no big deal. I kinda gotten used to it by now.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Huh?
Just admit that it sucks, will ya?
Sucks.
Brother!
As Sister Screechy flinched, he seemed extremely annoyed, yet was able to keep himself under control.
For what it's worth, happy Thanksgiving week.
Oh, you're so cute! Everybody's so beautiful! He quickly grabbed his luggage and got inside the limo. I stood there watching as if... Happy Thanksgiving week, huh? No, more like lonely thing. As always. Where's Emmett? It was around dinner time, but I didn't feel hungry at all. I decided, where's Henry? I decided to go to the library and see if they had anything good to read. There were a couple things, though while I took them off the shelf, I didn't bother reading them. Instead, they lay stacked in front of me on the table as I buried my head into my arms. I probably looked pathetic right now, but I didn't care. Mostly everyone was at home anyway, so there was no one to laugh at me. With a stomach begging to be fed and a mind that ignored its plea, I went unconscious for I don't know how long until...
Hey, Miss Sarah?
Huh?
I opened my eyes. Everything was blurry for a second.
Hey, are you okay?
A familiar, sweet voice laced with concern asked if I was alright. My vision was still clearing, but within the next few seconds I was able to assess. Aw, my Emmett! I yawned, sitting back up and stretching a bit.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel so good either.
Did you eat anything? You look so pale.
Eat? What is food?
What is food?
Food is, sustenance that our body requires to function.
I know what food is, Emmett. I'm just depressed, that's all.
Wait, I didn't just admit that to him, did I?
Depressed? About what? You always seem so happy.
Not right now. I've been left behind again.
I laid my head back into my arms that was propped up on the table. I just wanted to be left alone and drown in my sorrows.
Left behind? Oh, you mean you're not gonna see your family this week?
I shook my head, not even looking up at him.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah.
Aww.
If it makes you feel better, I'll be here for the rest of the week too.
Yes.
Wait, Huh?
I lifted my head from my hands. He didn't look like he was joking. Actually, Emmett seems too sweetly honest for that anyway.
Were you left behind too?
No, I
Decided not to go home.
chose to not go home.
Why?
I really...
Emmett clenched his fist, and for the first time I saw a look of real disgust on his face.
I really dislike them.
Oh. Well, would you like to talk about it?
'Cause I have nowhere to go.
Not really.
How come?
It's not an interesting subject.
Actually, it is. I think what Emmett meant to say is that it's none of my concern.
I see. But if you ever want to talk about it, I'm always here to listen.
Emmett fiddled with the wire of his headset as if contemplating my words. For a moment he looked at me, then back to his wire.
I just feel used. That's all.
Why?
They only seem to care because I'm very...
Smart. Clenched his wire tighter and almost looked as if he wanted to rip it apart.
I just wanted to be worth something to them. But that only made it worse.
Terrifying, painful, and frustrated aura surrounded Emmett. I wasn't sure if he was going to explode or implode. He pulled on his headset's wire more fiercely, using both his hands to pull on it in opposite directions. In fear that he was about to break it, I
Emmett!
jumped forward, holding him in a tight embrace. Wow, this is sudden.
It's okay. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
Why did the atmosphere get so dark all of a sudden?
Please don't.
Hey, don't what?
I don't want to see you in so much pain again.
Again? We saw him in pain before?
It's fine. You don't have to worry about me.
Shut up! Of course I do! You're hurting. And here I am, whining that I don't get to go home, while you're here by choice because you don't want to go home. My situation must be trivial compared to yours.
I for a moment as if confused how to respond. Finally, however, he was able to muster some.
I just don't want you to feel sorry for me. I like it better when you're smiling.
Oh, this is so cute! I wasn't expecting it so soon, but... I let go of him for a moment, staring eye to eye with a shocked expression in blank cheeks. He looked away, his own cheeks also turning a light red color.
I know I'll be fine, because...
A faint smile formed upon his lips.
Because I got to spend a happy Thanksgiving with you instead.
I think my face was completely crimson by now. I could feel warm liquid slowly drain from the corner of my eyes and slide down my cheeks.
Sarah? I'm sorry.
I've gone mad. I wiped the tears from my eyes and smiled brightly.
You're right. Despite our circumstance, we can enjoy this holiday together.
I released a sigh of relief for some reason. Perhaps he was afraid he caused me to cry. Well, he did, but it was tears of joy, silly. Suddenly, my stomach made a loud noise and an intense sick feeling surged throughout my body.
Hunger pain sucks.
Oh,
There are, like, cafe nearby or restaurant, so we don't have to eat at the cafeteria? Emmett quickly threw his backpack onto the table and pulled it out.
Eat this.
It was a cup of vanilla pudding and a plastic spoon to go with it. Oh, snap!
Pudding?
Yeah. Do you not like pudding?
I haven't had pudding since... I had like 5 of them pulled out. Like 4 with some either tooth. Because there's a regular one for my stupid breakfast. Oh, it was pudding. I don't want pudding.
Are you kidding? I love pudding! Especially vanilla! Thank you!
So is it like pudding or is it like flan? Because some people say flan is a pudding. I'm confused. I ripped the foil top off and began shoveling it into my mouth in the most unladylike manner. Emmett stared at me, though not in disgust, until the container was empty.
Glad you, enjoyed it.
I guess I was looking at this the wrong way. If I hadn't been left behind at school, then Emmett would be alone here. Whatever happened between us has isolated. So maybe there's a reason I was left behind. I'd say. And you know what? I'm more than happy to spend this holiday with him. Unlocked Emmett? Oh. What does that mean? Hey, it's Hatsumiku! So you can get the other guys. Oh! So we were kind of in Emmett's route. Emmett's prologue. Ooh, okay, that's cute. That's cute. I really want to go to Tori now. Maybe we should just do all of them. I didn't know that we were doing a route, so we were actually in Emmett's route. All right. So next episode, I guess I'll just restart it all, and we can go to Tori. Let's say Tori's route. Go to Tori's, and then Henry and Zach. We're gonna leave Zach last, because I don't know how to feel about him, but I'm very much to Tori now. So we're gonna go to Tori's next route. I didn't know that we can actually play a little bit of each guy and then have pictures of them. That's cool. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.